I think it was beginning painting, wasn't it?
Beginning painting.
And Matt was a student that I liked right from the beginning because he was smart, and he let you know that. He had lots to say, and a lot of the students had nothing to say. And he was also writing for the University Times. He may have even been the editor of the paper at that time. I'm not quite sure. And he was writing both art criticism, and there was some sort of political issue with the university president that Matt at that time was taken to writing about with a vengeance. And so for one of the, I think we had a self-portrait project. I believe it was something like that.
It was a self-portrait. Everybody had to paint a self-portrait.
Right. And so Matt comes in with his self-portrait, and it's a self-portrait of Matt beheading the university president based on a painting.
It was David by Caravaggio with the head of Goliath. And it was a self-portrait of me holding the university president's head in one hand and a bloody sword in the other.
But it was, and I don't want to be mean, but it was badly done.
It was just terribly painted. I projected it onto the canvas, the Caravaggio painting, and I struggled and struggled. I hid the photo of the university president, the photo of me, and and I worked on it and worked on it and worked on it. And Dan announced to the class, and I'd given some harsh criticism, and Dan asked me, "So Matt, can you take it as well as you dish it out?" And I said, "Absolutely," and my slogan in life is "Bring it on." So bring it on, Dan.
Well, I think I said that it was the worst painting I've ever seen. Something to that effect.
Those were your exact words, and it's been retold to me many times by many of my former classmates who were in that student.
And I was concerned that the painting was going to be misunderstood by many as being a racist attack.
The university president, Dr. James Rosser, was black. And so a lot of people felt that he should not be criticized because to criticize his policies towards students was racist. And I just said, that's totally terrible. You don't get a free pass, dude. You're messing up the students. I don't care who you are. And so, but it was the guy holding the head of Goliath, so there was some interpretation conceptually relative to the context of Cal State LA. There was no problem, and you know, Dr. Rosser is retiring after this semester.
Well, he should have done that a while back.
Will that affect your pension?
No, it won't. I think I then mentioned to Matt that considering the self-portrait and the grade it's going to receive, that he's got to do something really meaningful for the final to pull out a decent grade in the class. And when it comes time for the final, Matt walks into the class with nothing in hand. And we're going around the class talking, you know, discussing and critiquing all of everybody's paintings. And I come to Matt and I say, "Well, what do you got?" And as I recall it, and maybe it's misty now because it was 1988, Matt unbuttons his shirt and turns around, and he has a tattoo of a Stella Black painting on his back.
Frank Stella painting, yep, on my back.
And I thought, that is terrific. He passed the class with flying colors.
I went down to San Diego to a sailor tattoo shop to get it done. That's how long ago? That was before tattooing was trendy.
That was long before tattooing was trendy, and certainly conceptual art, which was always sort of airy, and you know, I could never make sense out of it because it was so atmospheric. I thought, this is conceptual art that I can understand. So he ended up with a good grade in the class.
A good grade in that class.
And I think I even advised him to gravitate towards writing because that's where your strengths were. Because his articles were riveting. Both the criticism of the university president and his art reviews. And I think all of the art reviews came from the student gallery.
From the student gallery, yeah. It was a chance to get back at my classmates.
And then Matt went on to open and publish a now famous art tabloid, Coagula.
A tabloid, I like that. I like that.
It's a early Stella painting, an early shaped painting I'm not sure it's a black painting. It could be an aluminum painting.
It's one of the aluminum paintings.
It's an aluminum.
It's called Union Pacific.
And I think that painting is in the MINH collection in Houston, and I just saw it because I was there 3 weeks ago. So this is kind of, we brought it back home.
Well, I got a few more tattoos since then. And of course, my Jackson Pollock is my
there he is.
card there.
Beautiful.
Art history.